Megavonin everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talesian. There you are, and here I am, and today on MMO Monday we are doing Lord of the Rings Online. And if you see, I actually got my text going straight this time. Hey! I actually remembered to do it before my stream started. So, let me tell you, there is one very important piece of news concerning Lord of the Rings Online that I wanted to share today before we get started. They are finally doing UI scaling. This is out on the Bull Roarer server. New UI scaling options have been added, including a global UI scale. Many of the full-screen UI elements have been updated to support widescreen displays without stretching, including the login screen, characters creation and selection screens, loading screens, and the map window. But there is still a known issue that the new art for the margins of the map window is a work in progress. This is, remember, out on the Bull Roarer server, so this is just a beta. If you want to go out and take a look at it, the Bull Roarer server will be open from now until Friday, December the 19th. Now, I might actually log in to the Bull Roarer server just to see if it's available. If you've had characters on there before, they have been wiped because they did a full database wipe before they released Bull Roarer, but the UI changes are in. This is one of the things that I know a lot of people have been looking forward to. Yeah, I know, Des Descardo, I know. This is something I've been looking forward to either, is being able to stretch and change the UI around a little bit. So it's on Bull Roarer, so if you want to test it, hop on there between December 15th and December 19th and take a look. But other than that, we are going to head back to the Norcrofts because I have a bunch of work to do. Now, they had a couple of Nazgul world boss Nazguls between like they had one of them this morning like at 3 a.m. They've had a couple of them the past few days, but since I'm not max level, I can't do anything. It would be useless for me to go. But we're getting there. Max level is 85 currently, and I'm up to 82, almost 83, I do believe. So we might hit there today, or we might hit there by Friday. So and then I'll start popping in on some of the fun times that we'll be having, taking out some of the Nazguls. Yeah, I'm only about a third of the way. But quick reminder, 18th anniversary gift is available for those who've not picked it up yet. We are in the middle of LI Reward Track Season 16, which will last for another 78 days, approximately 79 days. Let me see here. I've got a couple of things I can claim. Let's go ahead and claim. Oh, yes. The Incomparable Coffer of Zatani of the Zatani Gallery contains ancient script and the Zatani Gallery housing bundle. Nice. And another ancient script and some more runes. So we'll go ahead and claim those right now. And I'm up to getting close to the large embellished coffer of ancient script. And last but not least, the Yule Festival is live, and that will be live until the beginning of January. But every day is a Hobbit's birthday, and we are the fortunate ones to get the presents. Today is a silver Yuletide present, and we get 150 Virtue XP and a crafting scroll. Silver Winter Gift Red Couch. Contains a scroll of greater craft acceleration plus a silver winter gift. And I'll be getting that one's the Red Couch. Now that's awesome. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and use that. There is still a bonus Virtue XP going on right now. So I picked up a little extra bonus Virtue XP. I think we'll go ahead and start saving everything now since we're going to be getting close to 85. And when I get to 85, everything about my UI changes. I'm going to need to spend an hour or so off camera just trying to get my UI updated. There we go, because I want that ancient script. That's 600 ancient script. How much ancient script do I have right now? I have 1,100, so let's just cash that in. And there's another decorated coffer of ancient script. We'll save those runes. There's the crafting scroll, the red couch, and there's the housing collection. We'll throw those in my housing for a little later. And accelerated war steed training, we'll throw that into buffs. And then under my lore master stuff, we got all this stuff we can throw over there. This is all the cooks. Like that. There we go. Okay. So at the tail end of our last stream, we went ahead and escorted a family who was leaving the village of Ethangels, and we escorted them to their first waypoint. And then they said they could handle it from there, and we are at that waypoint. And it looks like it's a little quest hub. So we're gonna start here by picking up some of the quests. And I need to, actually, the quest was called A Dangerous Road, and I need to thank Ulfrith at the Trader's Outpost for his help. And I think he is right there. So that's where we are going to start.
What brings you to these lands?
There's no need to thank us. It is our pleasure to help those in need. If we cannot depend upon each other for aid, we may as well let the orcs take us and be finished with it. I see that you too understand this. Here, take this for your trouble. I believe that good deeds are deserving of merit. So I get an Ambusher's End. Ooh, a mace that has Valerion damage and damage to the dead. By the way, for those of you who are interested, you might see this on weapons. For instance, I have my equipped sword. My LI does Valerion damage, but you may not know what that is. Let me pull up, because I actually have that recorded, what it does. There it is. Right here. Valerion damage is bonus damage against spiders, insects, and ancient evil. And ancient dwarf damage is bonus damage against dragonkind. So that's something to think about. Common damage is just there's no special bonus to it. So that's interesting. That Ambusher's End would be, it's a bonus might, agility. I'd lose some vitality, gain a butt ton of Fizz Mastery. That might actually be worth it. And then the family heirloom is worthless. So let's grab Ambusher's End.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
A fair bargain. Welcome to our waypost. Our place here is a beneficial one for all. We help those on the road fleeing Snowborn and Edoras by providing them with the needed goods. In exchange, we receive enough coin to pay for hired guards to keep our gathering safe, and on occasion to help us move out of the path of the larger orc forces as they pass through. Yet, some here have begun to take advantage of these dangerous times and the desperation of some travelers by unjustly raising the cost of their wares. Would you discuss this with the other merchants? Convince them to be fair about their prices of goods. After all, both merchant and traveler bow to the same king. So I need to talk to a couple of merchants about asking them to maintain fair prices, which is a good thing to do. You really don't want to, these are people who are desperate to, these people who are desperate, so we want to go ahead and make sure they're taken care of.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Oh, raw deal. He has a new quest for me. I'm aware that my prices are too high, but my hands are tied on this matter. In order to produce these items, I require a supply of wolf hides. With the recent difficulties in trading and traveling, I've been unable to secure the materials with which to work. If you secure me a supply of pelts from the nearby greyhide wolves, I would gladly lower my prices. I could do that. Here's one of the generic caravan merchants.
What brings you to these lands?
Ulfrith believes we should not raise the prices for our goods. On what merit? Do I not deserve more coin for providing this service when I must risk my life to do so? Oh well. Perhaps Ulfrith is right. Our honor to each other is more important than a few petty coins. I've never known Ulfrith to be wrong about such matters, so I will agree to keep my prices fair. Very well. And Gudliad has a quest for me. We'll go ahead and pick this one up.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
An obstructive foe. You did well to make it to our encampment alive. The roads were more dangerous with each passing day, and the Odin King's response is to send fewer riders to protect them. It is of no surprise that fewer travelers have been attempting to reach our camp, and those who have dared to have been frequently ambushed by orcs along the road to the east. If you might deal with these treacherous ambushers, we would all be in your debt. Once we get rid of 8 orc ambushers on the south of the road to Ethangels. Okay. And here's the other caravan merchant.
What brings you to these lands?
Orphath noticed that I raised some prices. Sharp as a knife he is. I assure you it was not out of greed, but out of necessity. You have seen the guards patrolling here, knowing them they pay well for protecting us, but as times grow more perilous, we will need more coin to convince them to remain. I was hoping to be ready for this problem by earning more now, but I will lower my prices again if Orphath believes it is the proper action. Alright, so it looks like I need to collect some wolf pelts and defeat some orc ambushers. And that's that way. Let's go ahead and get buffed up, because it's going to be a fun one today. You ever get those feelings that it's going to be one of those types of days? Now that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Take care of a couple of these orcs right around here, and then we'll go ahead and head to the area that we need to, which is due south, and see what we can do. Shoot, thank you. Oh, I completed the Vengeance for the Ethels. I get to redo that quest. I don't need a reminder, though. Yeah, it's just defeating mounted orcs around the Ethangels. Go ahead and see what we can do here. Oh, is that a mournful? That's a mournful. I've never done a mournful on horseback. Let's try it. Let's try it and see how well we do. How about nothing? How about absolutely nothing? All right, so we're going to have to get off him. There we go. All right, back off. Let's pop an Edelhelm token. And heal up a little bit. I'm screwed already, I can tell. Whoa! Nope. Come on. Come on. Back off. Give me a chance to... There we go. That's a good way to start the day. So that's good to know. Being on horseback means you do 0 damage to the Nazgul. That's nice to know. I'm very happy about that one. Yeah. Thanks. Honestly, I was hoping I'd be able to do half-decent damage even at full fury, but I wasn't doing anything to him. I may have to post a question about that on the boards and see if there's something that can be done. It may be a bug or it may be a feature. I've got to ask and find out. Okay, that's where the wolves are, so let's head over to where the wolves are. And might as well start taking out some of those, too. There's a bar! What? Over there! Ooh, wild stallions. Wild stallion! Uh-oh. Let's grab them. Got him. Bingo. I didn't even check to see. So we'll do Vengeance for the Ethangels because I completed that one first. They'll greatly benefit from having fewer orc riders around. And then the Warbang Skutog. Skutog and his minions have been defeated, reducing the danger to the people of Norcrofts, and a blue box of Norcroft spoils. $35 marks and 3 medallions. There's probably a deed for taking out a number of warbanks. Are they heading to the San Dimas Battle of the Bands? They might actually be. The way that they were going across the plains, I wouldn't be surprised. Bill S. Preston, Esquire. I'm Ted Theodore Logan. hide. So I need to take care of some orc ambushers, and I think I have almost all of the hides of that farm. Almost of all the hides that they need. There's 2 of the ambushers that I need. That's the last hide I need right there. Yep. So, yep, that red area is what I thought. So we'll just explore around in here a bit, and we'll pick up those last orcs that I need, and then turn in that quest. What is this? Shadowy. Back off. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my own Will and Whisker too. I've got him with my other character on Peregrine. But I want to see, what is this door? You have discovered the ancient tomb, an ancient Norcroft's tomb. I can open it. Or can I open it? Well, let's go explore. New quest, exploring the ancient tomb. The ancient tomb lies to the south of the Ethangels, hidden in a remote corner of the Norcrofts. The ancient tomb awaits your exploration. A tomb of the men of Gondor from the Second Age has been discovered in a secluded area. It is unknown what treasures or dangers may lie within. Purging the ancient tomb. Remote quest. Okay, I want to make sure I wasn't going to get... Defeat wights, bats, and rats. 15 to 25. Okay. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. I love doing stuff like this. Oh, wow. And that's what I was waiting for. Finding those ornate caches. Get more supplies for my scholarly work. Oh, and there is a ancient, I'm already working on the advanced undead slayer deed. So we'll go ahead, definitely want to go ahead and do this then. Another ornate cache. Tomb bat. And another ornate cache. Okay, so I've purged the ancient tomb. I've gotten all the whites and stuff that I needed for the quest. You defeated many of the hostile inhabitants of the ancient tomb. In time, peace and order may be restored to this once calm resting place. I want to head deeper though, because I want to see about what I get for exploring this tomb. So let's head on in. There we go. Wow. This is pretty neat. Two more tattered shadows. There's an ancient tomb right over there. Oh, okay. Just the same. I thought it was something different. Alright, so it looks like I'm back in the main room. Can't zoom in the map though. It looks like I want to head more north or more north. So let's go up the stairs here. Nope, not that way. Let's go down. This is interesting. Can't go any farther that way. Can't go any farther that way. But this way is open. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm back in this room again. Can't go that way. Whoa! Hit the wrong key. Let's head northerly and see what comes up. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Kinda sucks. If anything, this at least seems to be a good place to pick up some scholarly supplies, so I'll stock up on them while I'm here. There's something over here. I haven't checked that. And a little passageway here. Let's do the little passageway first. Oh, shit! That's just what I needed. A goddamn harrowing. Okay, let's see if we can avoid him and continue on our exploration. Yeah, I know. I just had a feeling before I logged in that it was going to be that way today, and there we go. Let's see if I can... Well, to be honest, I'm also mowing down mobs right, left, and center. It's the from what I understand, it's the amount of mobs that you remove is what causes it. So. Alright, well that's this room. I doubt that harrowing is... Nope, he's still there. He's right there. You rat bastard. I'll have to come back there later. Okay, well I can explore this side. See what we got over here. Alright, let's go up this way. Or not. Looks like I need to head to the west side of the tomb. That area hasn't been searched that much yet, so let's head this way. Dreadful presence, we must be near him. So I gotta be careful. Okay, so you look at the map. I'm gonna head this way. Wait, that leads to that very large room, but there should be a way on the other side of it. There isn't. Because I can't get... Oh, maybe I can. Maybe if I go that way, there might be something over there. No, I think I've already been this way. Yeah. There isn't anything farther that way from here. Maybe I gotta go down that little side hall where the harrowing is. Shadowy. Back off. Or drop. Let's go this way. Yeah, I don't have a presence yet. Hiya, Rubber Quacks. How you doing? Okay, I think... No, it's not, I thought I had found the area where I'm supposed to go, but... I'm doing fine. I found an ancient tomb outside of Ethangels, and I'm exploring it. Just came across it by accident in my wanderings, and I figured, okay, let's go ahead and explore it and see what happens. Found some ornate caches, and yeah, no. The only problem was there's a harrowing spawned right in the middle of it. It's like... I'm not really sure what more I'm supposed to do. No, I cannot handle a harrowing. Those are for full fellowships. 70,000 hit points at this level? Not quite. I think it might be gone, though. I want to say it's over here. There, yep. And it looks like it's gone. So let me pop this scroll real quick. Refresh this. Refresh that. Let's go down that hallway. This is literally right here in front of me is where that harrowing spawned. Yes, 70,000 at level, it was level 82. It was an elite with over 70,000 hit points. Not quite. No, that's, I mean, yes, I'm a good hunter, but I know my limits. Thanks a lot, Rubber Quacks. I appreciate it. I've explored the depths of the ancient tomb, and I earned the title of Norcroft Tomb Raider. So let's see what sort of stuff I picked up here. Some oak wood. Oh! Oh! Yipes. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Thanks. Oh, he must have been the tomb defender, because this was the head of the main room of the tomb. So I've searched the entire tomb. All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to port back to Ethangels and get out of here, and then we'll head back and continue the quest. Let's see, Bloodwind, Warwick, Hearth Galen, Langhole, Manfix Encampment, Ethangels. There we go. Thank you. We'll head back to Ethangels. I'll clean out my inventory, because it's probably fairly full. Not too bad. Metalsmith. 4 scholars cases. Let's go ahead and search those real quick. All of them I have. Woodworkers. 2 cook. We'll pass those on to my cook. And that's just a carry-all, that's just a carry-all, and that's just a cell. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and head out because there's actually a quest I need to do just to the south of Ethangels, which I need to defeat orc ambushers. Another one. Shadowy. Back off. There we go. So, yeah, we need to find it. Oh! That's weird. He ran right by me. I'd already taken him out once before, so. In fact, I think I took him out just this earlier in the stream. It's weird, though, how he just completely ignored me, even though... But that's fine. I would have taken him out anyway again. Okay, so I need 2 more orc ambushers to complete that quest. There we go. There we go. There's an ambusher. There we go. So we'll go ahead now and turn in those quests. There we go.
Our mission is dire.
These pelts would be perfect for my work. Thank you. I shall begin treating and curing them immediately. With the increased stack of materials to work with, you can assure Orpha that my prices will be much more reasonable. Good, so that completes another quest. And I got to talk to... You convinced the merchant to charge a reasonable price. Now I need to talk to him because he asked me to take care of some of the orc ambushers.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You gave these orcs just what they deserved? Well done. This should make things much easier on those who take the road from the east to our camp.
Our mission is dire.
And he was the one he asked me to talk to the orcs, or talk to the other merchants about lowering their prices. Thank you for speaking with the other merchants and for listening to their concerns. I believe that it'll be easier to sell goods to the travelers in need when they know they are getting a fair bargain.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
And now I am known to the Norcrofts. Your name is now known throughout the entirety of the Norcrofts, and the people know that you act in their interest. And he has a new quest for me, the Enduring Menace. There's a serious matter I wish to discuss with you. As you may be well aware, several Uruks have been encountered to the southeast across the river. Their existence has been a dangerous strain for our merchant camp and for the people of Ethangels. These Uruks seem coordinated under some unknown leadership, yet I know not the purpose of their presence here. The captain of the guards has been carefully tracking the maneuvers of this force. I would ask that you speak with him and consider whether a solution to their harassment is possible. Okay. And that awarded me, we can get rid of these, 5 LOTRO points. And here's another quest for me.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The merchant gone missing. One of our merchants on our camp has been missing for some time now. Dagarm is his name, and I have a growing concern that something may have happened to him. Dagarm frequently speaks with Gulthiad when he is in camp. Perhaps he may know where he has gone to. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to him. There's a merchant missing. I want to try to find him. And then there's a guard captain I need to talk to. So we'll talk to Gulthiad first.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Dagon mentioned that he was heading southeast beyond the river to look for some needed supplies. He surely should have returned by now. I told him to be cautious. It seems the enemy has been hiding all around us. Dagon may have been caught off guard. If you go looking for him, do not make the same mistake. Okay. So he was heading to the southeast. It's a pretty well ways down there. That's also right near, well, that's farther south than where I was just at. And there's a war band. That's good talk. I've already taken him out. Okay. So let's talk to the guard captain about these Uruks that are patrolling the area. Maybe I can find out what's going on with them. They might actually be in the same place.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Southeast. I consider Orthrop wise for his concern. We have tracked the organized Uruk High force for a significant length of time. It seems to have broken off from a much larger army that passed east over the plains not long ago. Why these few have returned with haste, I cannot say, but they pose a threat to the people of Ethangels while they remain. I must remain behind to protect the merchant camp, therefore I shall entrust this task to you. We have scouted a fortified wall topped with the Wayhand banners to the southeast. The leader of the Uruks is sure to dwell within. He must be dealt with before his plans can be carried out. Same location where I need to go and find that merchant. I wonder where he is. First things first, though, I'm going to go ahead and take out that... There's a warband down here. Not that far away. And we'll do the warband on horseback this time. Where is he? There he is. You know what? This is not going anywhere. So we're going to do this, because I can take him out this way easier. Like that. Alright. Let's head southeast now, and we'll take out that orc camp. And I've gotten a lot of practice doing mounted combat. I just do so much better regular combat against a lot of foes. But I will say that it's definitely working better on the 64-bit servers than it is on the 32-bits. I will say that much. Check to see is there any mounted combat traits I can spend. I have 1 point available, not worth it. Wild stallion! Looks like they have a pretty nice fort over here. Say, orc, you got a pretty nice fort over here. It would be a shame if something happened to it. And I just took out the leader of the Uruk-hai camp. One shot. Mahudur's war camp. Defeat Uruk-hai at Kurzversuch. And I just defeated 200 orcs within the Eastmanet. That is the Uruk Slayer Advanced. Oh, that's Uruk-hai, yes. And that was worth 5 more LOTRO points. I need to find Dagon anyway. He's the missing merchant that sent me here in the first place. Oh, and there's a shadowy wraith right in the middle of their camp. Okay. Now, where is that merchant? Down this way. He's in this general area. There he is. But you've discovered a traitor bound to a post. Thank you, stranger. I'd make for the merchant camp with haste. Let us speak there. All right, let's mount up, and we'll head back to the merchant's camp and turn in these quests. There we are. So we'll start with Orthrith first. He seems to be the leader of the camp.
Our mission is dire.
The Enduring Menace. This is the one where he asked me to take out the Uruks. Without a strong leader to guide them, the Urukai force will be unable to execute an offensive against us for some time. I find myself indebted to you once again. Thank you, my friend, for granting us this modest protection.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Trouble to the west. During your time away from camp, all could hear the sounds of destruction carrying on from the west, and this put the guards on alert. It is known that the orcs burned and pillaged much of the land as their armies marched westward, yet naught since we had heard from the roar of carnage so close. We know not who may still dwell in the remaining homes and farms west of the road, but they are certainly in grave danger once more. I believe that a worthy hunter such as yourself ought to lend any aid in their need. Yes, I could definitely do that. And here's the missing merchant.
Will you aid the horse lords?
My captain told me that the leader, Malheur, would have plans for me. The word that I only live now because of your arrival preceded his. My thanks to you. You're the bravest high elf I have ever known. Of this, I am certain. And here's the guard captain who asked me to take out the Orokai.
Will you aid the horse lords?
You have done well. Each order you defeat means less danger for the merchants and inhabitants of the Ethangels. Their kind would do well to stay clear of the lands of the Orlingus. Alright, so now we want to head and take a look at the trouble to the west. Only 200 meters away, not that far. Looks like some of the camps are on fire already. Farms and Crofts of the Eastmanet. Springview Estate. Okay. Trouble to the west.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Who approaches? You're unfamiliar to me, High Elf, but please, you must help me. Oh, what strength can you offer? Here's a new quest.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
A game of hiding. My name is Kinswith. I live further west with my son. The vile orcs. They came upon us as we slept. We ran east toward the Ethangels, but the orcs pursued us with haste. When we reached this estate, I convinced my son to play a hiding game with me, and he hid within the cellar. I managed to lure many of the orcs away, but was struck with an arrow and forced to hide. Excuse me. The orcs must know that my son is inside this home. They have gone to search for him and have locked the cellar doors. You must find the key and rescue him. I noticed the fattest of the orc fiends carrying the key, and we cannot enter without it. The front door may still be open, but be prepared for a fight if you use it. Hurry. I fear that the orcs will find my boy soon. Nothing. Right upstairs. There we go. Now I found the cellar key. Oh. He's caught. So it won't matter. I can't defeat him. So we'll just exit. Oh crap. There we go. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Oh.
What brings you to these lands?
Aye, that looks like the key. I hear the orcs searching for my son, Sager, within the cellar. I cannot move enough to be of help to you. You must enter without me, but be most careful, and please, prevent them from harming my boy. The orcs are searching for Sager within the cellar. There he is.
I am not afraid of you.
Are they gone now? Was I well hidden? Sometimes Father and I play games like this. He says I am the very best at hiding. He told me to find a hiding place down here and that those terrible things came looking for me. I like not this scary game. I'm going back up to see Father now. Farewell. Good. Making sure there's nothing else of any value down here or anything else that I need to see for another quest, and there doesn't. So let's come up here. And there he is.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I am so relieved that Sager is safe. It is encouraging to think that his ability to remain calm and stay unseen is in part due to the games of hiding we have played together. Thank you for returning my son. He means the world to me. I am most fortunate to have met someone so courageous. And he has a new quest.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
This one's a repeatable one, so I'll do it once. The Norcross of Humpton was beautiful and fertile land, a farmland in all of Rohan, and it should belong to its people, not to filthy orcs. Yet as these vile hordes ravaged across the lands, they simply claimed whatever defenseless property fell within their wake. Reed Aethelward has abandoned these farms. The Odin King sits blindly upon his throne. My last hope falls to you. If we are ever to take these lands back, we must defeat the orcs dwelling within our homes. New quest, something fishy. Catch unfamiliar fish for the orc scavengers and defilers. Many of the orcs that have begun encroaching on the lands in the west are carrying a strange variety of fish. Perhaps a person local to the area could reveal the significance of the fish they carry. So I need to collect some fish samples first. Dull gold locket. A familiar keepsake. This dull golden locket seems to have been forgotten by the house's previous inhabitants. On each side of the pendant you will distinguish a faintly etched name. The names mean Mathrea and Sinswith. This locket may have once belonged to Sinswith. Perhaps it would be worth bringing it to him to find out more about its history. I still need 3 scavengers and 1 more defiler. Harrowing. Jesus Christ. Level 82, 76,000 hit points. Yeah, that's right. I could take him out easy. No sweat. Let's go ahead and let the world know. Maybe I can get some company to come out here and take him out. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to get any assistance on this one, so we'll just move on. I need 1 more scavenger. Two on the way to harrowing. Looks like someone's on the way. Hopefully they'll hurry up. Alright, looks like we got a group. Looks like we're taking them out. Here we go. Whoa! Got him! And it caused the shadowy to appear. Got him! That's... Oh, and another shadowy! "24 tattered shadows." How's that for a nice total, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, looks like I've taken care of the camps, or the farmhouses, so we'll go ahead and turn in those quests. Yeah, I know. I was worth hanging around a little bit and just waiting. How many tattered shadows do I have, by the way? I'm sitting on 326. I might want to go spend some. Back off. There we go. $42. It's neat how they can chain one after another like that. So I have several quests to turn in here. First one is a familiar keepsake. That was that locket that I found.
Our mission is dire.
This locket once belonged to my wife. I gave this to Mafreya as a gift, a symbol of our love for one another. With great sorrow, I recall that she was lost to us when the first orcs attack began in earnest. After fleeing her home, I thought perhaps I'd never have something to remember her with. Thank you for bringing this to me. It is a memento I shall treasure. Next one will be dislodged. This is a repeatable one. The farms and homes we once loved have been utterly destroyed by the orcs. Even if we were able to reclaim them, it would take years of work to restore their condition. But we must have resolve. Thank you, my friend. Even when Theoden King has closed his eyes and ears to our suffering, you have stood by us and helped fight for what is rightfully ours. And now, about those fish.
What brings you to these lands?
These fish may seem foreign to you, but they are at times caught from the stream that flows west across the Norcross. They have quite a poor flavor, but I suppose that matters little to orcs. I know of no farm that would have these fish stockpiled. Could it be that the orcs have also established an outpost along the water? Thank you for bringing this knowledge to me. I must ponder the meaning of this odd new discovery. And he has a new quest for me. The Tower by the Stream.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
I have given much thought to the situation. I believe that the orc menace may be more coordinated than we had believed. If our foe have been poaching some fish from our stream, then surely they must have discovered Minas Tirith, the ancient Gondorian military tower due west from where you stand. I would wager that the orcs plan to use it as a stronghold which will watch over their newly claimed homes. I would stake my life on it. It is time for us to claim a measure of retribution. The orcs assailed my home, and now you must assault theirs. Find whichever brute commands these monsters and strike him down for the sake of all those who have fallen. Ooh, I get to infiltrate a Gondorian tower. How far away is it? Nice, look at that thing. Let's head there. There it is. Wow. And I picked up a remote quest, Savage Intruders. Defeat orcs within Minas Tirith. A company of orcs has taken the ruins of an ancient tower in Minas Tirith and have begun to use it as an outpost in which to attack the neighboring homes. The remaining number of orcs remaining in Minas Tirith were reduced due to your efforts. What orc leader? Alright, let's head back to Sinswith and let him know.
What brings you to these lands?
Your actions have brought me some peace, for I know that a great measure of justice has been delivered. Once again, you have proven to be a hunter without equal. We are ever in your debt, my friend. Light armor? Medium armor. Helm of the Fallen Watchtower. 93 agility, 56 vitality, but parry, I would lose. Crit rating, parry. My crit rating. 20. Wouldn't affect it too much. It's already over 4,000. Yeah, we'll take it. Because it also adds armor, and it'd be a 30-point jump in agility and a 8-point jump in vitality, so that's still worth it.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
A savvy assistant. I believe it is time for us to part. The pain of my wound regresses, and I have gathered enough strength to walk for some distance. We will not remain safe here while the orcs are about, and I must find a better shelter to protect my son. Before we depart, it is worth noting that a Rohirrim scout from Cliving passed this way not long ago. He traveled south, searching for someone both savvy and skilled to help him with an important task. He requested my aid, but I explained that I would be more of a hindrance than a help to him. You have both the strength and the courage to help others. Perhaps you would be a more capable assistant to him. May fortune follow you, my friend. I can never truly repay what you have done for us. And then he has the only quest he has left is the repeatable one. Oh, I'd lose a little bit of armor, but the gains are too worth it. Nothing. Woodworker. Ooh, a tailor recipe I don't already have. Nice. And that's a jeweler. I will pass that on to my jeweler alt. 379. 24689. All right, we'll go ahead now, and since that Rover Scout's going to take us all the way to Cliving, I do believe. I was going to take us right here. We're going to go ahead and head back to Ethangels and go ahead and work on Book 8, Chapter 5. I think it's in there. And the quest that we're working on is called Thane Mildreth. The group of Uruks you are pursuing passed near to Ethangels, and now you should try to learn what the villagers know about them. Orn is giving you some coins of the mark with which to buy rounded drinks to the patrons inside the Ethangels Tavern. Perhaps they will have some information to tell you about those Uruks.
I've not seen you around here before, stranger.
Your coins are good, though. I'll give you that. Here's a round of my finest. Pass it around as you will. There should be some of the usual folk upstairs. Wighead, Tidwine, maybe one or two others that don't come in as frequently. They'll be glad for your generosity. Alright, so let's head upstairs. And there's Wigherd.
Don't mind if I do have a sip of that.
Thank you kindly, stranger. I don't mind if I do have a sip of that. Wigherd thinks deeply, but shakes his head when you ask about the Uruks. I did not see them run by, but I heard from those who did. Running more away than toward, it seemed, as Debit saw it. No one wanted to ride out to challenge them, and who could blame them? We lost Thane Pendrad in the autumn to orcs, and his widow may be Thane now, but she is not the fighter he was. And then to lose her son. It is a wonder that she can go on at all, but she's not commanding troops. The Uruks passed us by. We should be lucky they did not turn to raid the town. And here's Tidwine.
I'll have some of that, since you are buying.
Tidwine drains the mug in one huge gulp, and at first you cannot tell if he has heard what you asked about the Uruks. Ah, just the stuff. What did you say? The Uruks that ran by Ethangels? Aye, I saw them. Never seen Uruks run like that before. Even if Dame Mildred was in any state to order our riders, she would have been a fool to send men after them. And she is no fool. Suffered more than her share of grief, if you ask me, but no fool. She was Penthred's rock before he was slain by the orcs, and she had much to do with the shaping the man Pendulf became. Pity what happened to the boy, but you'll hear no rumors from me. And there's Dudmund.
If you insist.
Dolman finishes the mug and slams it down on the table. Best be in the Norcrofts, and I don't care who hears it. You go tell Reed Aethelwood that I'd rather have the brew of Ethangels than that of Cliving. The other patrons give Dunmund some worried looks, but it only serves to rile him up further. No, you listen to me. If he challenges me to a trial by combat like he did with Mildred's son, well, I'll teach him a thing or two. I wouldn't even let him scratch me with that blade of his. I swear he had some vile coating on it to make Pendrell's wood fester like that, I swear you. He lapses into a depressed, drunken silence, and has nothing more to say. Very interesting. Did he get on the Reeves' bad side, and that's why he was killed? Let's talk to Ingold.
What was that noise? Did you hear that?
Now there's a familiar face. I've not seen you since the East Wall. Did you find the Uruks you were seeking for when we spoke at Monsig's encampment? No? Oh, shame, I'm sorry. I've returned home to... Wait, what was that noise? Did you hear that?
Something is happening outside. It sounds like trouble.
Let's go.
Ethangels is under attack. Quickly, my friends. We must help with its defense.
Orcs! Orcs are attacking Ethangels! Ingrid looks at you round hurriedly and comes to a decision. The companions you traveled with the East Wall, do they still journey with you? They seem strong and skilled even to Dunlending. Find them throughout the Ethangels and help them to drive off the Orcs. I must find a Thane. Mildred must be protected. There's Nona. The people of this town need our help. They and I have no feud, though they settle in the lands that belong to my people. My fight is with their leaders, with the kings and the rulers who stole the land and slew my ancestors. But these people? Few of them know by which end to hold a blade, and fewer still can do so with any effectiveness. They need a proud, dual-ending woman to show them how to fight. Let them insult my people then, and after they see what I can do, I wager they will not. There we go. There's Horn. I told you that Rohan was under constant threat by the orcs of Mordor, and now you see it for yourself. Help me drive them off. Some have gotten to the upper levels already, but let us regain this open space for the people of Ethangels. Okay. I still got to fight alongside Nona. She still has some orcs down there I have to help take out. The orc leader, that's what I got to do. There we go. So now I got to find Quarterdon. There he is. I am glad to have my bow back, but I did not know I would have needed it soon. My arrows will sing with my heart, truly, and rid this town of these orcs and their warg allies. Let us clear the place of them and protect these people. Okay. Defeat orcs that remain in Ethangels and then speak with England outside of the mead hall at the top of the village. The orcs have been driven off. That at least is good tidings. Attack by orcs have become more frequent of late, endangering my people. Enemies are everywhere. Mildred looks around suspiciously. It is not safe to speak here openly. Let us go inside, where we speak more openly.
You have my gratitude. Without your help, our losses might have been severe.
I have heard Elfseg's message from Floodwind that can spare no men, but perhaps I can send a wagon of blacksmithing supplies. I will see you on your way with supplies of my own, but only if you help me with a matter of crucial import for my town. Agility, 56 vitality, parry, finesse doesn't do me any good. Agility, vitality. Nope, I'm not going to take it. Well, I'll just take it for sale. 15, 15, 18.
You see before you a woman cursed.
In the autumn, my husband Pendrad was slain by orcs while riding near the Pillars of the Kings astride the Great River. He had requested that the Reeve send him more riders for that sojourn, but Aethelwood refused. Oh, cruel fate. Even worse what happened then. Mithra turns and gazes at nothing, overcome by sorrow and anger. My son Pandulf argued that Aethelwood was complicit in his father's death. Had the Reeve sent riders, he should have. Pendrad would not have been overcome by the orcs. My son was correct, but Aethelwood is proud and would not allow this stain upon his honor. He challenged my son to a sword trial to first blood if he did not recant his words. Pendrell sustained a slight wound, just a cut, really. But the wound festered, and not after long he was dead. The crudest cut of all? Aethelwood adopted my daughter Siflad as his ward, saying she would be safe and better cared for at Cliving than with me in our grief. All I ask of you is this. Go to Cliving and keep your eyes open. I want to learn if Siflad is being treated well. I cannot put my suspicions of Aethelwood to rest. And I am now at 83. I don't think I need any more than that. I really don't think I need that, and rapid fire bow skills for 10 seconds. The minute 30 cooldown. I don't know. Let's save the point for now. Clear up my inventory. Here we go. So it looks like I'm off to Cliving, and that's where also I'll look up a savvy assistant, and I think I also have my next quest in the Bingo Boffin series up there too. The tracker. Talk to Bingo outside the entrance of Cliving. So it looks like I have that too. And I got a whole bunch of other quests I need to either figure out or clear, but I'll do that off camera. Ah. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time for me to end my stream. My partner needs my assistance, and darn it, I'm hungry. Today was a rough day. Well, how many did I got here? I got 42 Tattered Shadows and 10 LOTRO points. That's one hell of a day, let me tell you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank everyone for being here today. We had a good time. Slayed a lot of Nazgul. Jeez. Cleaned out an ancient tomb and saved the village of Ethangels. You too, Destiscardo. So everyone, you have a great evening. Be safe, take care, and I will see you this Friday for Fantasy Friday. Wait, excuse me. My pardons. I will see you this Wednesday for Warhorse Wednesday, where we'll continue on in here at 4 p.m. Pacific. And there might be a bonus stream. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 4, and I might get the gumption to go ahead and do a Talisian After Dark. Just keep an eye on things. So, but until I see you all again, take care, be safe, be well, and take care of yourselves.